Okay, I know. So your CPA told you that you had all these business losses, you were all excited, you were going to be able to write off those losses against your income, and then you got nailed by the EBL, the excess business loss. Now, this was a new thing that went into the law a couple years ago, okay? And it basically says that if you've made more losses than a certain limit, typically $500,000, that those losses would not be deductible, even if it was active business, you were involved, you had basis, all of those things. They've trapped your losses over 500,000. Now, for a lot of people, that came as a shock and a surprise, and not a very good one, okay? The CPAs were not warning their clients that, hey, these losses are going to get trapped, okay? And side note, there's a bunch of issues at the state level. California wasn't even allowing the losses to flow through at all, right? There was just tons of issues with this thing. So we saw most of these issues crop up on the 2022 and 2023 tax returns. But one of the things, and you guys know, I am always about strategy. So how do you get around this? What do we do, Shauna? Now we have all these trapped losses. How do we use those losses? Well, step one is those losses will convert to what are called net operating losses, NOL. So it goes from an EBL to an NOL. Can you tell the IRS loves their acronyms? But anyway, from EBL to NOL. And once it's an NOL, there is no cap on the amount that you can deduct. So it's not great that you didn't get to deduct everything in the first year when the losses actually occurred. However, at least the losses aren't gone, okay? Now, with that being said, one of the things that I love to do, and it's a part of what Tax Goddess does for people, is create losses legally. It is our job to create losses. So the big picture as far as timeline planning here is to make sure that, okay, we understand the losses are going to get trapped. There is no way around the law. The law is the law and it is what it is, okay? But even if those losses are being trapped, how do we make sure in that year we're not going to pay a bunch of tax on something else, okay? And secondly, how do we make sure that we build up those losses to get the biggest chunk of NOL the next year? Because there is no limit, none, on the net operating losses. So if this is the kind of tax strategy that your CPA is not bringing to you and you got hit by the excess business loss, reach out. These are the kinds of things that we do to be able to help taxpayers plan not only for a single year, but for year after year after year to make sure across everything you are paying the bare legal minimum tax that you are required to do. So I hope you guys are having a great day. And I hope if you did get stuck by the EBL that you keep hope. You will get an NOL for the upcoming year, and that can really help you massively reduce your taxes. Asterisk, side note, please look after the states. A lot of the states do not allow NOL write-offs. So for example, Idaho, California, I think we even have problems in New York and New Jersey sometimes. So make sure you're watching that state planning as well. All right, thanks so much, guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.